Today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Rams and the Raiders, and it's coming up next.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And, Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, you know they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Orchestrating the offense will be their versatile quarterback, the Hawaii native, Oregon Duck product. Of course, that's Marcus Mariota. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These are his numbers. Week's contest. 20. On second down now. It's Patterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play action now. Mariota. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career. And that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that. And even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
On second down, it's Patterson. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, so-called unnamed sources that were saying, all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
On first down, Patterson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Now side. It's Patterson, and he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. Now Mariota on 4th down. This is caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. On 2nd and goal. Mariota rolling to his right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that
touchdown. He's got it at the 2. Mark Andrews, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect this quarterback, and a sack resulted.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Carr to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Raiders, nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate.
Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And Jacobs, I don't think is going to get there, no. It appears they're going to mark him short of the first.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Back near his goal line, Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Patterson on the draw play. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone.
Raymond Calais now from his in. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Mariota again.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the 1st half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
4th down, Mariota. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football, and it's a sack and a turnover on downs. first down. It's Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Carr. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal of 32 yards.
The kick by Carlson is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin.
And the Raiders will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So we've come to halftime. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go down as a loss of 5. And it brings up 3rd down. They go play action. Mariota going up top for Kupp. And unable to connect, incomplete. I give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? He'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Touchdown. Courtland Sutton, his his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Raiders 10. Gay to kick off for Los Angeles.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And maybe he's starting. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now...
And he works free. There he goes right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, boy, I tell you, he is a complete package. The power that he has to run through you, and then he's also got the speed to run away from you, as we saw there. Carr will look to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Play fake, Mariota. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, it's Patterson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 52 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. They'll run on 1st down. Patterson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down at 11. They'll try to throw now. Mariota. Hit comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with the lead in the 2nd half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Out of his end zone now is Calais. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st down, it's Patterson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Mariota. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. A big play there for L.A.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Mariota to throw it. He's got his man. It's Andrews. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mariota. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And quickly they get to the line on 2nd down now. It's Patterson, and he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down, but on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
Desperation time. Mariota on 4th down. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Mariota will look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Adams.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing now is Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Carr.
And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A great job there, Charles, just to hold on, absorb that contact. I guess that's the risk you take catching the ball toward the middle of the field.
It is, and if you're going to gain yardage, you're going to have to go there at some point. But how about the read, okay? The eyes of that play, stepping out from the middle of the field and really making a big...
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Riley Ridley, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders.
Taken at about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, it's Patterson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mariota. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacobs. Carlson now to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Let's go on attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Mariota. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.